What do you think is going to be more hype? The next Spider-Man game or Into the Spider-Verse? You see, the next Spider-Man game has Venom and Kraven the Hunter, but Into the Spider-Verse has Oscar Isaac, so really, that's a draw. The original Spider-Verse movie was really good, right? Miles was fantastic, Peter was fantastic, Gwen was fantastic, everything was fantastic. The Spider-Man game, though, you got Sasuke Uchiha as Spider-Man, he was fantastic, Doc Ock was fantastic. If you're not picking up on this, both of these things are fantastic. I think that as far as the Spider-Man games go, things that I'm looking forward to the most are seeing Peter and Miles work together more. I want to see them take on some new villains. Also, I love how Mary Jane is done in this series, and I think that she's one of the best Mary Janes we've ever gotten. Also, what's going on with Harry? What's going to go on there? Is he going to be Venom? Who knows, man? Tony Todd's great, though, so I'm excited for that. But then in Into the Spider-Verse, you got the return of all these classic characters. Are they going to bring back Nick Cage and the little spider robot and the pig? These are all wonderful questions. If you have not consumed both of these pieces of media, you should. Don't eat them. When I say consume, I mean play them and or watch them. I think as far as the story goes that I'm interested in more, I'm going to have to go with the Spider-Man game because there was more of a build-up. There are a lot of questions we don't have answers for, and I'm excited to get those. The thing with Spider-Verse, though, is that we reached kind of the end of the story originally. The end of the original movie, it kind of ends the story. So I'm not really sure where we're going to take it from here. Yeah, we got the little teaser in Spider-Man 2099, but what's really going to happen? Who's going to be the villain? And there's only part one. What about part two? That is kind of interesting, though. I will give him that. In the Spider-Man game, though, we have to deal with that new Spider-Man face, so that's a bummer. But again, I think the Spider-Man game did such a great job of creating all of these characters. Sasuke Spider-Man and Miles and Doc Ock, even Mr. Negative, they were all really good characters, and I loved how they were developed. I can't wait to see how they develop more villains and just characters in general. That being said, I thought Spider-Verse did a great job with that too. I think Kingpin's great in that, and the other Doc Ock, Liv, that's her name? Liv Doc Ock? Live forever, live Doc Ock. She was pretty cool too. I'm excited to see where they're going to go, and I think in the Spider-Man game, I'm excited to see where they take Miles and Peter, but also the villains. But in the Spider-Verse movies, I'm more interested in the Spider-Men and women themselves rather than the actual villains. We still have some time before both of these, but regardless, I'm excited. I think both of them took the Spider-Man character and did new and creative things with it. And Spider-Verse, let's be honest, Spider-Verse is the reason we have No Way Home. That's not a spoiler. I haven't seen the movie yet. But, I mean, just the fact that we're getting all of these villains, that is because of No Way Home. Spider-Man, the game, though, it got done so dirty because 2018, it had God of War and Red Dead. But if it came out like any other year, it would have been Game of the Year. They're both fantastic Spider-Man stories, and if you haven't played them or watched them, you totally should because they're great. Yeah, that's about it for today. I gotta go watch No Way Home. Literally, I'm gonna upload this and go to the theater. Cool. Bye.